Gadgets that will change the world. Hi everyone, and welcome to another video here on LexTech. Technology has come a long way in recent years, and the gadgets we use in our daily lives are more advanced than ever before. From smartphones and laptops to smart home devices and wearable technology, these gadgets have already had a profound impact on the way we live, work, and communicate. But the pace of technological advancement shows no signs of slowing down. And we're on the cusp of a new era of gadgetry that promises to change the world in even more profound ways. From augmented reality glasses to self-driving cars, these new gadgets have the potential to revolutionize entire industries and transform the way we live our lives. In this video, we'll explore some of the most exciting gadgets that have the potential to change the world as we know it, and examine the ways in which they could impact our lives in the near future. Neurochips. The application of brain-reading technology has significantly advanced in recent years and is no longer a sci-fi gimmick. Researchers have tried one of the most intriguing and useful uses we've seen so far. These researchers have succeeded in developing a method for tetraplegic patients, those who are unable to move either their upper or lower body, to communicate with the outside world. Their inventions include a robot arm, a brain-computer interface, and a machine learning algorithm. During tests, the robot arm would carry out easy tasks like navigating a barrier. Using an EEG cap, the program would then decipher brain signals and decide when the arm had performed a move that the brain had deemed improper, such as moving too closely to the obstacle or moving too quickly. The algorithm can then be modified over time to take into account personal preferences and brain signals. Future developments could include brain-controlled wheelchairs or devices to help tetraplegic patients. 3D printed skeleton. The 3D printing business promises everything from low-cost home construction to reasonably priced durable armor. But one of the most intriguing applications of the technology is the creation of 3D printed bones. Tricalcium phosphate, a substance with characteristics comparable to those of human bones, is used by the business Ossiform, a specialist in medical 3D printing, to make patient-specific replacements of various bones. It's really simple to utilize these 3D printed bones. An MRI can be performed in a hospital and uploaded to Ossiform, which then develops a 3D model of the required patient-specific implant. Once the design has been approved by the surgeon, it can be printed and used during surgery. The utilization of tricalcium phosphate allows the body to remodel the implants into vascularized bone, which makes 3D printed bones unique. In other words, they will make it possible for the bone it is replacing to fully regain its previous function. The implants have a porous construction with big pores and channels for cells to adhere to and reconstruct bone in order to achieve the best possible integration. Robot typing hands. The latest online innovation that is sweeping the nation is natural language processing. Although you have probably seen it in action in Google's autocomplete feature or when your smartphone offers a forecast of what you're trying to enter, it's actually capable of much more intelligent things. With its picture generator DALL-E 2, OpenAI, a firm at the vanguard of artificial intelligence, initially took the internet by storm. Now it's back developing ChatGPT, a chatbot that can write poetry from scratch, easily explain complicated theories, and carry on lengthy discussions as if it were a real person. The GPT-3 program, which powers ChatGPT, was trained on billions of text instances before being taught how to construct sentences that make sense. A future application of AI is ChatGPT. It has demonstrated its capacity to create entirely original websites, write lengthy books, and even make jokes, but it obviously hasn't yet grasped humor. Before we continue, if you're enjoying our content and would like to support our channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for future videos. Artificial dairy products. What about other animal-based foods? You may have heard of cultured beef and Wagyu steaks grown cell by cell in a laboratory. Around the world, a rising number of biotech firms are researching dairy products created in laboratories, such as milk, ice cream, cheese, and eggs. And numerous people believe they have the solution. The dairy sector is by no means environmentally benign. More than shipping and air travel combined, it is to blame for 4% of the world's carbon emissions. And there is an increasing need for a greener splash to put in our cereal bowls and teacups. Milk isn't truly all that tough to make in a lab compared to meat. Most researchers try to generate it by a fermentation process, trying to produce the milk proteins whey and casein rather than growing it from stem cells. A few products from businesses like Perfect Day are already on the American market, and continued research is being done to replicate the flavor and nutritional value of conventional cow's milk. After that, scientists are working on additional cheeses, ice cream, and lab-produced mozzarella that melts flawlessly on top of a pizza. Aircraft powered by hydrogen. Commercial flight carbon emissions are a major concern. However, there may be a viable solution that has garnered significant financing. Plans for a hydrogen-powered aircraft were revealed as part of a £15 million UK initiative. The Aerospace Technology Institute is in charge of this project, known as Fly Zero, which is being coordinated with the UK government. The team has developed a design for a mid-size aircraft that is entirely propelled by liquid hydrogen. It would be able to travel non-stop halfway around the globe with a capacity of about 279 passengers. Direct air capture. Trees continue to be one of the most effective ways to lower atmospheric CO2 levels because of the process of photosynthesis. But taking up less space and absorbing carbon dioxide at higher rates than trees, new technologies might serve the same purpose. Direct air capture is the name given to this technique, DAC. It entails removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and either storing it in underground geological caves or combining it with hydrogen to create synthetic fuels. Although this technology has a lot of potential, there are currently many difficulties with it. Direct air capture facilities are presently operational, however, the running costs of the current models are very high. Internet via satellite. How else would you read sciencefocus.com? Despite the fact that we seem to be unable to function without the internet, only about half of humanity is currently online. There are various causes for this, including societal and economic ones. But for some people, a lack of a connection makes the internet inaccessible. While Facebook abandoned plans to accomplish the same using drones, Google is steadily working to find a solution by utilizing helium balloons to beam the internet to inaccessible locations, which means startups like Hyber are stealing a march. Organizations like the British Antarctic Survey already use its satellites, which orbit the globe 16 times a day, to provide internet connection to the most remote parts of the planet. Put out forest fires with music. In the future, drones that emit loud noises at the trees below could put out forest fires. Sound, which is composed of pressure waves, can be used to disturb the air around a fire, effectively cutting off the oxygen supply to the fuel. Researchers at George Mason University in Virginia have used their sonic extinguisher to show that at the correct frequency, a fire simply goes out. Base frequencies seem to be the most effective. 10 minutes battery charge. Rapid charging for electric vehicles is seen to be essential to their uptake since it allows drivers to stop at a gas station, fully charge their car in the time it takes to buy a coffee, and use the restroom, and do it in less time than a regular break. Rapidly charging lithium-ion batteries, however, can damage the batteries, according to US experts at Penn State University. This is due to the fact that quick charging at lower temperatures does not result in a smooth movement of lithium ions, which are particles of lithium, from one electrode to another in order to charge the device and keep the energy ready to use. Nevertheless, they have discovered that lithium spikes and heat damage may be avoided if the batteries could heat to 60 degrees Celsius for just 10 minutes before swiftly cooling back down to room temperature. Their self-heating battery uses a thin nickel foil to generate an electrical circuit that heats up in less than 30 seconds, warming the interior of the battery. What do you think is the most useful gadget that will change the world? That's all from today. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. And if you enjoyed this video, leave us a like.